A town hall discussion was held at the Georgia Peanut Farm Show to talk about the crisis the industry finds itself in now with research funding.
You all know that we had a referendum last year on trying to increase the commission assessment $1. For some reason, there got to be a belief that that money was going to promotion, that it was all going to go to promotion, and so I had somebody that told me that. The reason we didn't want to do it, we didn't want to spend the money on promotion. And the thing we do know is that if we don't do some research, where are we going to be 10 years from now? Because what we're reaping right now, the 6Gs and the disease risk index and the programs that we have and the experts that we have to help you, a lot of that, the investment was made 10 or 12 years ago. And so what are we going to look at 10 or 12 years from now? So we wanted to have a discussion and let you have some discussion. We've got some of the board members in here. If you've got a question of the commission, if there's a concern, but tell us what you think we need to do.
So I think that would be a good place to start, is to increase our money that we're already giving to the National Peanut Board, cut back on some of that promotion, and put that money into research. And I don't know whether either one of those has got a comment about that or not, but I think that's one thing that we could do and get some money. And we've cooperated in Florida and Georgia, South Carolina, Louisiana, in the Southeast, and worked together with Auburn and Florida and the University of Georgia and South Carolina. And it's worked real well, and I think we could increase that in a hurry. I mean, that's a pretty good pot they got up there.
Our percentage that we have invested, and I can't tell you what that is off the top of my head, has not changed. We dropped a little bit last year because we looked out at the crop that we were projecting for this year, for 2011, and felt like that there wasn't going to be the acres planted. That's the only thing that changes our percentage. And we're committed to increasing that percentage. I can't tell you at what level. I mean, we don't know. But I'm convinced that all of the board feels and knows the value of research. And we're also, I mean, that's the reason we've done the video, is because it appears to us that we're going to have to assume more of that responsibility ourselves. And that's why we want y'all to give us suggestions, give us ideas.
You know, I see both sides of this thing now. And y'all, if we don't put something in research, which that's my job now, but if we don't start putting money, because the government's not going to do it anymore. We're going to have to do it through our industry-wide. And like I say, if you look at it from both sides of the fence, I couldn't have done what I did in the 30 years that I farmed if it hadn't been for folks doing research before, you know. And like I said, we're not getting that now, and the money's got to come from somewhere. I'm not saying all of it's got to come from the Peanut Commission, but we really need to think about it. And like I say, when you see both sides of that thing, it really opens the book for you.
Yes, sir. I'm a farmer from not far from here. What is the check off right now per ton?
It's $2 a ton. In 1961, the Peanut Commission was started at a $1 a ton assessment. In 1980, we went to $2 a ton.
I think there's plenty of room for an increase right there. We're getting more per ton, we're producing more peanuts. I think there's quite a bit of room there for checkoff.
Regardless of how many acres of peanuts you grow, a few dollars out at the end of the day to work on what we're going to need 10 years down the road is a terrific investment. I appreciate the work that the research folks have done, and I have 7 children myself and hope that the farming continues for another 50 years, another 100 years on down the road. Let's keep it going, but that is going to take research, and I'll certainly throw all my support behind increasing a little money out of my pocket from peanut production to go to research.
Well, I appreciate you. We're not going to belabor this, but I appreciate you coming. I hope you'll think about it as you see some of the board members, talk with them, and let's find a solution to the issue so that we can 10 years from now saying, boy, I'll tell you, things are a lot better than they were back in 2012.